Hello and good day. My name is Mad Stringer, and today we will be brewing up a Dancong Oolong tea and recording a video of it. All right, I'll take you a little bit through the process here. But basically, we're going to have our tea here. This is our tea tray. This is a tea towel, which you can use in a multiplicity of different ways. I use it to collect any spills and make sure that the teaware stays relatively dry. Of course, we have our teapots here, Kitty, and my little blowfish here that blows bubbles. Teacup, fair pitcher or fair cup, fairness cup, a million different names for it. And then today we're going to be brewing, like I said, a Dancong Oolong, so I'm going to be brewing that in my Chaozhou teapot. On a plate and then filter. All right, so with the tea I have 5 grams. My favorite thing to do with a lot of roasted oolongs, including Dancong oolongs, is to do a lot of high temperature short brews. So today we'll be brewing at boiling at 212 or 100 degrees Celsius. And then we'll be doing like 15-20 second brews. I'm going to take you through one brew and we'll see how it tastes. And so yeah, here we go. So yeah, teapot. You notice this teapot has a nice high skirt around the lid. It's made specifically for these kind of teas. These kind of teas are known for their aromas, their perfumes, the way they smell, and it captures those in the teapot lid here. Okay, first thing to do, of course, is to put the tea in the teapot. Give it a little smell. Pop it right in. This should be fun because this is a rather long leaf, and this teapot is a little bit of a smaller opening. But we'll have fun. It's been very snowy here, so a nice hot tea sounds awesome right now. Get a couple of these guys that escaped. Don't mind me. All right. And then we're going to give it a quick rinse. Now with this specific type of tea, what I generally like to do is give it a cold rinse. And then the hot rinse, which a lot of people will throw out, I'll actually share it with my tea pets because that hot rinse contains a lot of really nice perfumes and great tastes. So, of course, cold rinse first. Fill up the teapot. I'll usually turn the lid on these as I put it in. That way it sort of finds its way correctly. Once the tea gets a little warmer and pliable, it isn't really a problem. And then normally I'll pour it through a filter, but just a cold rinse, I'll just pour it all out into the fair cup. And then I'll give it a smell, because even after one cold rinse of cold water, it still has really nice aromas to it. This one, I think, is peach aromaed. Yeah, I can smell that. Reminds me of a fuzzy peach. All right. And then this is the cold rinse, so you can pour it over your tea pets, but usually I'll just pour the hot rinse over them. You can pour it in your teacup. It's the cold rinse. You can also just pour it straight into the sink or whatever receptacle you're gathering your water in, down your tea tray. Doesn't matter. Okay, and then we'll do the brew. Grabbing the water over here. And first off, I like to warm up the teaware. This specific teaware is a little thin, so I'll pour a little in to make sure I don't crack it by pouring a whole lot of hot water in, and then we'll let it warm up, and then we'll pour more in. There we go. Okay. Now, normally, with about a 25 or 30 second brew, there's enough time for me to pour this into the cup and warm up the cup, but with 15-second brews, there's not really enough time, so I'm just going to do it beforehand. All right, here we go. All right. And after the first brew, you definitely want to smell the tea and the lid, because there's all kinds of awesome and amazing aromas coming out. You can see the tea leaves starting to unfurl a little bit there. Looking really good. And that's the first brew right there. Looking pretty, not bad. It's a little hard to tell sometimes with the color of the fair cup. So, oh, before we do that, I've done this a million times. We'll just empty these guys out here. I like these little teacups. All right. And we'll give a little bit to these guys here too, because I like to give them a hot brew. I'll share it with them because I like them. Yeah. All right. Not a bad color. The second, third, and fourth brews will definitely be darker, but this has a great aroma to it. And that's sort of a Gong Fu brew of a cup of Dancong Oolong tea. Thanks for joining me. Catch you later.